October 22nd, 2018. Local time is approximately 9:15 in the evening. And at my destination, Miami, Florida, it's 12 hours earlier at 9:15 a.m. on yesterday. So we should be pulling into Miami a little bit after 2. And this is us leaving at Manila en route to Hong Kong. From there, we will land at Vancouver. And from Vancouver, we will go to New York, followed by Miami as my final destination. I hated this moment. It's a real drag that I have to leave my wife behind. We're still working on her visa, so it's going to take a little bit of time. We're still working on it. So I've been told it could be weeks, it could be months. I'm not sure exactly when all this will happen, but anyhow, that's not the big thing right now to survive. Moving on, this is the Manila International Airport. I can't say the real name of it because I'll probably hack it up, but for anybody who cares, it's the airport in Manila that's international. We did some traveling around in Cebu. It's pretty interesting. Stayed at an awesome hotel. Thank you, Tyrone Gashleon. That was a great stay I had there. I visited with his wife Irish, and I saw the most awesomest nephew this side of the world. Love that kid, Buchikoy. He's an awesome kid. And then we came back from Cebu back to Manila, and we took a flight from Manila here to the airport on the south end of Occidental Mindoro, a place called San Jose. Got on a bus, very nice bus, went all the way to Sublime. I hung out with her family for a while, saw her mother, her father, I saw our daughter, and then I couldn't leave out saying hi to my favorite pooch, Bukakai. I love that pooch. She's an awesome dog. She could use a bath, but well. Anyways, that brought me back to taking my trip back up here to Manila. Now we're getting ready to take off. So I would say that this was a decent year's leave for me. I gotta go back home and pretty much pick up where I left off. I'm very fortunate to have 2 great jobs that want me working for. I was kind of in doubt. I lost internet connection, so I couldn't keep track of my schedule for a while. So then I saw my schedule finally, and it got me a little bit worried. But as soon as I saw my schedule, I was like, okay, I don't have to worry. But I have a lot of catching up to do with, payments, bills, and whatnot. Yeah, no big deal. I'm very glad that my car payment's still up to date. I worked too hard for that car. I don't want to lose it. So we're going to go back to working on that. Now we're getting ready to take off here. I'm going to miss this place. Not so much the heat, just my wife and her side of the family. Departing from your loved one is so hard to do. So hard to do. better myself for the sake of my wife. I didn't want to go back home, but it's that thing called responsibility. Anyways, we're getting ready to take off here. I know a lot of people care about my little narration, but it's all fine and good. Sometimes talking, maybe in a recording, is the best therapy, I guess. I don't know. So we're gonna take off here. It's approximately 780 miles northwest of Manila is Hong Kong. I'm gonna do as much recording as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to bring our daughter and my wife over to the States, and we'll come back from time to time to check up on our parents, make sure that they're doing okay. We've got some properties that we're gonna build upon. My wife has some houses that she's wanting to build, and we built a shoot, I forgot to film it, but we built a house for her daughter, and the first floor got a little bit rough because there was a flood that came by and did a number to the bottom story. So we're debating how we're gonna fix it so that we can rent out the bottom floor, so we can finish up the second floor. We've got some finishing up businesses to do. A little bit of, it's not much, it's just building up the finishing touches to the second floor. And my wife wants to build a third floor, but I'm trying to tell her to put it off right now because that's going to take a lot of effort. And right now we need to concentrate our efforts on getting her to America. And one thought I wanted to say is I couldn't watch a lot of YouTube like I like to, but by what I've seen on YouTube, I've seen a lot of people laughing at the different kinds of police cars in different countries around the world, and they were kind of teasing Philippines for kind of backwards looking, not souped up cop cars. And I'm thinking to myself, why are they making fun of it? They're just using vehicles that can keep up with the private citizens' vehicles. Tricycles, more or less a motorcycle with a sidecar. These little Honda Rebels, little 250cc road bikes that can't do more than 45 to 50 miles an hour. Seriously, never a challenge to American standards. But the roads are not very good. You can't do 60 to 70 miles an hour on any of the rural type of roads. A lot of roads are concrete slabs, and you're not gonna do more than about 30 miles an hour on those slabs. It's just not a safe thing to do. And but I did ride in a new motor transport. I was riding around in Cebu on jitneys, full-size jitneys. But when you got further deep down into the city, they went from the full-size jitney to these little, I don't know what they were. They were like minivans. I mean, really tiny. I get into one. I realize I'm bigger than a lot of the people in the Philippines. People here aren't very big. There are a couple tall ones, you know, but for the most part, there's a plane taking off. For the most part, Filipinos are short, skinny people. You'll run into a chubby one now and then, but for the most part, Asians are either they're muscle or they're the little short people, skinny short people. You know, because they don't have much. They make something out of nothing, and it's amazing. The only places where they have a lot of heavy-duty things is where there's population. I'm talking Manila, Baguio, Cebu, certain parts of Palawan. Here's another place that was nice. But anyways, back to my point. The cop cars around here, all the cops look the same. I can't tell Occidental Mindoro cops from Batangas provincial cops. The only difference is if you look at the side of their van, they all have the same design, but the lettering is different. It'll say a different, it'll say different province or where it's from. But other than that, the uniforms look like, unless you're talking military. But I'm not talking military. I'm not talking Filipino Armed Services. I've forgotten what exactly they call it. I could look it up, but I'm off the top of my head. The PAF. I don't know. I'm sure that someone's gonna correct me. Anyways, that's not the point. Anyways, we're taking off here, and all the police look almost the same. But for the most part, I think this was a decent trip. I needed the break from work. I work very, very hard, and it's just rough. I got a lot of personal stuff going on. Things are rough. Anyways, we're going down the runway here. And,
Captain Kirk, please be seated for the takeoff. Thank you.
We are just about to take off. We're taxiing away from the airport. I guess these are just different hangars. I didn't realize that the Manila airport was fast. I was thinking about, this got me thinking. The Manila airport initials are MAH. The Manila International Airport Authority. And I'm thinking where I'm flying is MIA. All we're missing is one A. So I'm going from MIAA to MIA. Miami International Airport. That probably doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but I thought it was kind of funny. And I was waiting for my wife for us to go on one of our daily outings around town. In Sublime. I saw this commercial for Net Geo, and it was talking about all these different kinds of fish. And I heard the same joke over and over and over, and I thought I'd share it with everybody. And it's the dumbest joke. Where do fish keep their money? In a riverbank. Ha ha ha. Stupid. But I guess if you hear a stupid joke long enough, you kind of laugh at it. Anyways, I probably ruined it. I was going to post that, but anyways. Yeah, we're getting ready. We're turning left. We're gonna go like a bat out of hell down the runway. It's gonna feel good to be back home. But the bad part is my wife's not gonna be with me. Other than that, everything's gonna be great. Well, goodbye Manila, goodbye wife. I'll see you next year. But hopefully hopefully it'll be sooner. So I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss my wife. I'm gonna miss you, Taryn. Kiss, kiss. But this is inevitable. See, I thought my plan was, my journey was gonna start Tuesday night, not Monday night. But I guess I was caught up in a moment and our plans got confused. I guess it was my fault. I'll take the blame for this. But in doing so, I kind of rushed stuff and I didn't get a chance to get all the stuff from my coworkers that I wanted to do. So I got some of it, but I didn't get everything that I wanted. I guess for her the better, because we kind of got unfortunate low on income. That's fine. We'll make it work. Somehow we made it work. I just gotta make things jive. For us to take off. I'm going to film as much as I can. They're going to make me turn this off here in a moment or two. But I'm going to try and film as much as I can. See if I can get the landing part. I'm really gonna miss a whole bunch. Goodbye, Manila. Until next year. I hear that Florida's cool though. I guess they're going through a cool spell. Maybe the humidity is gonna be lower. I don't know. Last I heard, the humidity in Florida has really dropped. We're getting towards the end of the year, and Florida's gonna get cold. Well, Florida's not exactly tropical. It's far enough north where they get subtropical. So we're probably gonna average about between 4 to 500 miles an hour. I know when we were flying over China and Russia, we were zipping along almost 560 miles an hour. Like, holy crap, that's fast. But then I looked at the map, I'm like, holy crap, that's a whole long ways. From the top of the Asian continent to the southern top, or the bottom part, where we're flying to. That's a good, I want to say it's about twice as wide as North America is from Virginia to San Francisco. Now we're taking off. Goodbye, Manila. Still miss you. Miles an hour. I know we're faster now. little bit faster than my car will go. And I generally drive between 60 to 65 on my new car. Yeah, we're blown by my car at this point. And there is nothing on that ground that's gonna even get close. Maybe a bus on a highway. Okay, we're gonna stop this right now because there's not really much to look at. But we'll continue this when we get closer to Hong Kong. So this is, well, you know who this is. Signing off.